The snipocalypse is coming. Food stamps to be cut on the 1st. The story is bubbling up as more and more accounts call for violence and looting if they lose their food stamps. And to be fair, this new account called EBT of TikTok, where it points out all these videos of people basically saying, yeah, you're not going to be happy when you take our food stamps away.
Tim Pool breaks down the coming snap apocalypse. Guys, this is wild. TikTok users are literally organizing a mass theft event at Walmart, all because of food stamp cuts. Tim Pool calls it what it is, the beginning of social collapse. But here's the twist. It's not organic. It's being amplified by media outlets who want chaos. Welcome to the Matrix. Let's plug in.
It's largely videos of black people. Now, I don't know if it's because they're doing it on purpose, but that's what we're getting. So we have this from theroot.com. The TikTok plan to stage a massive theft event at Walmart amid food stamp pause goes viral. With only days until SNAP benefits are expected to stop for millions, some folks on TikTok say they will take matters into their own hands on November 3rd.
People are frustrated.
I'm going to pause that for you and say, no, they're not. I mean, they are, but it's not going viral. This is The Root intentionally pushing this story, I believe, because they want the riots to happen. Now, without burying the lead, my bet tomorrow, or maybe even today, but probably tomorrow, because tomorrow, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday, right? Yeah. Trump is going to come out and say, I found money. We're going to save your food stamps and get you paid, and swoop in and say it was the Democrats' fault. Don't worry about it. I got you back.
I can see that definitely
prediction.
happening.
I think it's a fair prediction. But I will say this. The Root, which is a black community, black media. I don't know how you describe it, but The Root is targeting, it's media written by black people for black people. Pushing this is, I'm just going to, they're trying to make it happen. They're trying, in my opinion. I'm going to play the video for you. I'm going to show you this on TikTok. Look at this. It's got 500 likes. What is this? I saw this and I said, yes, it is true. This lady is calling for a mass riot event, but no one's sharing it. And The Root then props it up saying it's going viral when it's not. Here's the clip.
People, my people, I wish we stopped crying about this motherfucking EBT card. At the end of the day, they trying to see is we gonna stick together. And we are gonna stick together. Fucking November 3rd at 6:30, we're going to Walmart. We're going to fucking Walmart. And at 7:30, we're going to walk out of Walmart with our fucking buggies, okay? The thing is, they can catch everybody. You feel me? All you got to do is run, Forrest, run, okay?
Just
we have
run.
to stick together.
With the turkey under your
arm. We're going
arm.
to have everything we need for Thanksgiving. That's all that fucking matters, bitch. Run, Forrest, run. Remember, put it in your calendar.
Don't forget the cranberry
November
sauce.
3rd, 6:30 to 7:30. You better be running up that motherfucking.
She should be arrested. And Republicans are just too weak and spineless. And it's a little mean because I know that priorities, how much does the DOJ actually want to prioritize some random woman calling for a mass riot event or whatever? I mean, fine. What I will say is, lady, y'all ain't getting out the door. How many shopping carts can fit through that door at the exact same time? 5? Yeah, it's not going to happen. Y'all are going to be walking, and they're going to close the doors and lock them, and then you're all going to get arrested. To be fair, maybe not, because our law enforcement apparatus is weak.
There goes that plan.
Weak as it can get. So I look at that video, and, it is what it is. Society is crumbling. Do you get mad? I'm kind of mad. Offended. I'd like to see this lady in jail for incitement to riot. And, I mean, she's directly calling on people to commit crimes. This is not free speech. You will get arrested for this. But again, as we've seen with the EBT of TikTok account.
Here's what's really going on. The Root, a corporate-backed progressive outlet, is pushing fear content targeting racial tension right before election season. They're not showing this for awareness. They're showing it to ignite outrage. Because chaos equals clicks, and clicks equal control. This isn't about Walmart or food stamps. It's a stress test on America's fuse line. how close we are to turning economic frustration into open violence. Tim Pool points out how the internet's becoming the new riot headquarters. One video can trigger millions of emotional reactions before anyone even checks if it's real. And when mainstream outlets amplify it, that's how you manufacture unrest. He compares it to COVID shutdowns, 1 week policy ripple, and entire industries collapse overnight. Now imagine that, but with supermarkets, food chains, and truck routes all disrupted by mass panic. That's not activism, that's economic warfare disguised as outrage.
Of the black community. I am not, YouTube, calm down, saying that black people as individuals, because they are black, are doing this. I'm saying there is a ripple effect in the black community where they are principally the ones popping up on a lot of these videos advocating for these things. Principally, because there certainly are many white people as well. However, many of the white people being shown are pushing for political reasons. I do think it's fair to point out white people make up 40% of EBT recipients, and black people make up 25%, which is disproportionate, which is probably why we're seeing what we're seeing. Because white people in this country are about 65 to 70% of the population, and black people about 13. So we're seeing it skewed in this direction. But let me play some of these clips for you so you can see what these individuals are saying. And again, I'm not saying it's only black people.
Why is everybody so much in an uproar over food stamps and WIC and benefits? And I'm not talking about us fellow people, you know, because we've always dealt with these sort of issues. But the whites is up in an uproar.
They're really
They're
not.
so mad. Like, why are they so mad?
Makes
To
no
the
sense.
whites, are you dumb, stupid, or slow?
These benefits affect everybody. So they sitting here trying to clown the minorities and shit. Everybody's gonna be affected. Like, are you dumb, stupid, or slow?
As I already pointed out, 40% of EBT recipients are white, but it's disproportionate. There are more non-white people who get it relative to the population size. Okay, what does this lady have to say?
Now, Trump, y'all wrong as hell for trying to take these folk foods down. Now, these hoes going to Walmart and put 2 turkeys in the ham up their ass. Y'all gonna think they wrong.
You can't even take these clips serious. Come on, look at these people.
For a motherfucking corn and
They
eggs,
don't even
goddamn
speak English.
$13.
I have no
White
idea
bread
what this
goddamn
woman's
$7
saying.
for a loaf of bread. Y'all,
Yo, Boomhauer from King of the Hill.
hell no. Motherfucker going there and steal 5 packs of chili and put them up their titty. What y'all gonna do?
Boomhauer.
5-pack of chili, put them up day titty.
Leave them folks in their food stamps alone. Like, bitch, you want to walk out the store with some oxtails in their motherfucking purse. Some packs of oxtails and 3 steaks in their purse. Keep playing.
I have no idea what she's saying. Here we go. Here we go.
How can
EBT.
you judge someone for being on food stamps when you buy your groceries with a credit card?
What?
Got him. How can you?
Come on, Tim. What are you showing us
You've
here,
got to pay the
Tim?
credit cards back? Are you? That's got to be a joke.
Who work
Is
like
this
the
real?
self-checkout locations at like Walmart, Kroger, any grocery store like that, maybe don't do your job so well when people lose their food stamps. They don't pay you enough to pay that much attention anyways.
Yeah, I'm going to
So,
lose my job for
most
someone
people
else.
who are working at those places probably have to get on food stamps
I-
anyways. So
I'll just give it to him for
I
free.
would say just turn a blind eye and let's make these companies go bankrupt and just take all
And then
the
where are you going to go get your food?
It's not going to
I think all the-
happen. Could you imagine
Oh,
if what
man.
these people are describing actually came to fruition? Like people just showed up at Walmart and
This
just
is
looted the entire
crazy.
store. It would be an economic nuclear bomb beyond what I've even described before. Now, shutting down EBT means that every supermarket's going to lose their margins are going to drop. I'm sorry, not their margins, but their total sales. So they're going to have a lot of excess products, a small percentage. It's going to cause a ripple effect to the distributors, to the manufacturers. Everyone's going to have a surplus because people aren't buying. Now, if they start stealing instead and they loot Walmart and Walmart loses tremendously, some of these stores will never come back. They will never reopen because they operate on such thin margins. When COVID happened and they shut down restaurants, for instance, some of these restaurants lost upwards of $20,000 in perishable foods. So you've got refrigerators and freezers in the back. You've got steaks, you've got meats, you've got chickens. You got to sell those to buy more of them, so it's an ongoing cycle. You get shut down, a week later, all of that food supply spoiled. No, I get it. Your freezer's still on, but the food doesn't last that long. And there's regulations, so they couldn't reopen. When the COVID restrictions lifted, many of these businesses said, we can't afford to restock because we lost all of this money. If that actually happens at Walmart, holy smokes. Now, I do want to mention one funny thing, and we'll play some more of these EBT of TikTok videos. Here's New York doling out $30 million for SNAP. Oh, here's Vermont. We'll be funding 2 weeks of SNAP benefits. Here's Missouri. Food aid funding in response to... Okay, the point is, I basically found in almost every single state they are prepping to fund their food stamp benefits programs without the federal government. So what is the stupid game that we're playing? Well, my friends, welcome to the USDA. Senate Democrats have now voted 12 times to not fund the food stamp program, also known as the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. Bottom line, the well is run dry at this time. There'll be no benefits issued November 1st. We are approaching an inflection point for Senate Democrats. They can continue to hold out for health care for illegal aliens and gender mutilation procedures, or reopen the government so mothers, babies, and the most vulnerable among us can receive critical nutrition assistance. And that's food stamps. And then the actual front page of USDA looks like this. Same message, big and bold. And if you actually try and, shrink the size of the website, nope, that's just how big it is. They really want to make sure you saw that message. Why? Donald Trump is going to come out, I believe, this is my bet,
baby,
today or tomorrow, and say,
we
got the money, we're going to rescue you guys. They don't. So this is why Mike Johnson,
buying everyone McDonald's,
is not allowing these negotiations or any kind of reopening of the government. He wants to be able, he
Big
wants to
Macs
block
and chicken
Democrats.
nuggets for everybody.
Then Trump can come out and say, because Democrats have refused to open the government, we will be pulling funds to make sure you get your benefits. What's going to happen? Just like with TikTok. Remember when all these lefties were like, I can't believe Donald Trump saved TikTok. Oh, I hate him, but he's so good.
Guys, this is the program running beneath the story. They push fear, division, and racial narratives to keep the system unstable. It's how the Matrix keeps you distracted while politicians quietly redirect the blame to other people, Trump, racist, or the right, the left. Tim's prediction, Trump swoops in as the hero, exposes the failure, restores benefits, and flips the narrative overnight. And the system will call that manipulation, even though they wrote the script. The Matrix isn't just digital, it's psychological. Every panic headline, every viral post, another test of control. If you can see through it, you're already ahead. Hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe for more Matrix breakdowns. Because once you understand how they program fear, you'll never see the news the same way again.